Howdy, how are you doing? My name is Cece. Hi. Thank you for visiting my little corner on the internet, as I like to call it. I really do appreciate it. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you how I treat an infected ear piercing, I guess you could say. Before I start, I would just like, ooh, there's a person there. I don't think they can see me though. I'm filming right in front of a window. All right, I'm just going to say this as a disclaimer. I am not an expert. I am not an expert. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. This video is not how to treat your infected ear piercing necessarily. It is just me showing you how I do it. I don't know if I'm doing it like a right way. I don't know if there is a right way. I'm not sure because I'm not an expert on these things. But I have a certain way that I treat infected ear piercings and it works for me, so that is what I'm going to be showing you. However, I'm not necessarily saying that I know if it is the correct way to do it or not. Okay, so to start things off, the way I care for an infected ear piercing, actually, one second. So what inspired me to make this right here was the fact that, hold up a hot hecking minute. I don't know if you can see that right there. I don't know if it's focusing, but you can see like, that very first hole in my ear is infected. I mean, just a little bit. It's not major, but yeah, it's not fun. A little bit of backstory, I actually haven't had like any ear infections except for my very first two holes, like at the very front or very bottom of my earlobes, and those got pierced with a gun in the mall. Yeah. So maybe just like don't get your ears pierced with a gun. It's not a good idea. I know from experience, okay? Like, not a great idea. But that's beside the point. So the materials that I use are, one sec, I have them right here. I'm prepared for this. I have Q-tips. I keep my Q-tips in a jar like this. Some warm water. I put some warm water in this little like spray bottle right here so I can spray it onto my ear rather than having to stick my ear under the sink and run warm water over it. This is a lot easier. And then I also, and this is like the main thing that I use, is Castile soap or antibacterial soap. I use this like, oh, peppermint. I don't know if that's good, but like, oh shoot, there's a person there. But I use this like 2-in-1 Dr. Bronner's pure Castile soap. Maybe don't use the peppermint one. That might not be the greatest idea. It gets the job done for me. And what would be better is just like any antibacterial hand soap. That I use as well, and it works really well. Before you begin, you're gonna want to make sure that your hands are clean, because trust me, you do not want them to be not clean, because that would not be good. I washed my hands before filming this, but I'm just gonna wash them again to be safe, as I'm gonna be giving a demo. Okay, so I'm back. My hands are clean now, again. Now I'm just gonna begin and show you step by step how I do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a voiceover or not, or I could just like show you. That might be easier, that might be better. I basically just take a Q-tip and I dip it in the soap right here, and so I get it nice and soapy. We're good to go. And I pretty much just like clean it out, and you can do this like with an earring in or without an earring in. So I don't really know what I did to get like an infection in this ear. Like maybe it's just because I wore cheap earrings. However, this ear tends to get infected more than my right ear. I mean, it doesn't like, again, it doesn't really get infected often, but like in comparison to my right ear, it's like a lot more. It doesn't like to cooperate, let's just say that. Or maybe I was just not being good and I didn't clean it enough. Again, I'm not an expert. Don't throw hands, please. Now, once you've got it in there, if there's an earring, like maybe like move it back and forth just so it really gets inside, but as you can see, I'm not wearing an earring. Now, if you don't want your shirt to get wet, then you should probably go get like a towel or something for this next part. But basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to, it's kind of like cooling down, but my warm water, and I'm just going to wash it all out. And actually, I'm gonna need a towel for this, so I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna spray this, yeah. Okay, it's still going down my shirt. I probably should have thought that through. My bad. Maybe if I do that. There we go. once I finished that up, I just, like, I pat it dry gently, like, gently, okay? Like, I just pat it dry and I leave it alone and I don't touch it. Like, a good rule of thumb is to just not touch it, like, period. Just, like, leave it alone. Your hands are dirty, and if you touch things with your hands, they will become dirty as well. So, it's best to just leave it alone and not touch it. That being said, I really hope this was helpful. Oh, did I say I was also gonna show you how I care for my ears? Well, I don't know, like, it's kind of the same thing, but, like, it's not really my place to tell you that. Like, alright, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, but, like, most importantly, I hope it was helpful. I mean, once again, like, back to the disclaimer in the beginning, I'm not an expert. This is just simply how I do it. I'm not necessarily, like, encouraging. I'm not sure what I'm not encouraging. I encourage you to, like, treat your infected ear piercings, of course, but maybe, like, find someone do it the right way. But honestly, I just felt like filming a video. That's really okay. That's just facts right there. All right, I hope you have a great day because you deserve it. And yeah, bye.